Pyro is just so great around these times of Carson year. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world? It is your man, Jordan T. Complication, aka the Ace of New Japan Pro Gaming, the one and only true ace of worldwide gaming everywhere. And listen to the people. We are live here in Winter Park, Florida, yet again for NXT, where we have a historic night just getting kicked off. And as I mentioned in the intro, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here in Winter Park, Florida for my favorite brand, NXT 2.0. And it's going to be a historic night. We have so much great action to announce. We have so many new things coming to this era of NXT. But before I get there, please welcome the Warrior of the Sun in our opening contest, Saray.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Warrior of the Sun, Saray!
Saray, along with her opponent tonight, will be making her in-ring debut. And as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, some of the new things that are coming to NXT is that we are going to have a brand new NXT Breakout tournament. Men from all over the globe, Japan, Mexico, Europe, here in America, they all come to NXT. They are not all signed. Some of them are just making a few appearances here in the Breakout tournament. But most of the superstars in these Breakout tournaments are under NXT contract. They are training at the NXT Performance Center. So we will be seeing them a lot more, even if they do not win the Breakout tournament. And also, the Breakout tournament, the winner of that tournament will earn a full-time NXT contract and a championship match against the opponent or champion of their choosing. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Saray's opponent, Roxanne Perez, making her way to the ring. Both ladies are making their NXT debuts here tonight on Universe Mode. We have not seen them on this channel before, so good luck to both ladies. And honestly, this contest could go either way because I am big fans of both of these ladies. I've seen what they can do. Shout out to the real Roxanne Perez, who recently became the new NXT Women's Champion, dethroning Mandy Rose. This is just a sign of things to come. We saw Mandy Rose get dethroned, and who knows, we could see the Tribal Chief get dethroned by the time WrestleMania comes. And with that said, referee, please ring that bell. Here we go. And as I was saying, the NXT Breakout Tournament here on NXT 2.0 will consist of new superstars that will be making their debuts, superstars who are returning back to NXT. We will have one of those Breakout Tournament matches right after this match against Saray and Roxanne Perez. And the winner of that tournament will receive a full-time NXT contract and a championship opportunity to face a champion of their choosing. This could be for the NXT title, the NXT North American title, the NXT UK title if they wanted. Some of the names that we can confirm that we have in the NXT Breakout Tournament include returning superstars like Dominic Dijak, Apollo Crews, TJP, and superstars making their debut on the channel in NXT, The Judge, EJ and Duca. We have Mil Morte, Alex Hammerstone, and so many more superstars for you guys to see. So I hope you all very much enjoy the Breakout Tournament and all the action that's going to be happening here on NXT. But back to the action that we have right now. Saray able to come back in this match. Roxanne had the momentum in her favor for a little of the time being. And now Saray, that many of the more great Japanese, I really their debuts, but like I said, I am a fan of all these ladies' work. Iron, they show toughness, and that's what you're going to need if you want to face somebody like Mandy Rose for the NXT Women's title. But back to that statement there, because Saray into a bridge, but not enough to beat Roxanne. But as I was saying, the NXT Women's title spiral. Ryan Saray after that big splash, kind of two, but Roxanne Perez still kicked out. Like I was saying, but all this action just keeps coming harder and harder. As I was saying, Mandy Rose, who's the current NXT Women's Champion, has been on quite a small downward losing spiral, as she already has 2 losses in a row to her name against Nikita Lyons. Lyons, who defeated Mandy Rose 2 times in consecutive weeks here on NXT, as we all saw on this channel. It is not looking too good for Mandy Rose, or Toxic Attraction, who currently holds all the championships here in NXT. But for the time being, this could be a sign of things to change. And Roxanne now able to fight back against Saray. Fight back against that strong style that I said that Saray was so known for. She hits a straight jacket suplex. Quickly into another cover on Roxanne Perez. Count of 2. Leg is hooked, but not enough. Another shoulder up. Saray and Roxanne Perez are really letting each other have it. And Saray looking for some kind of big move, but Roxanne able to fight back. And Roxanne Perez. Oh, huge collision there, but couldn't find him. Saray now with a German suplex. Ooh, stiff forearm to Perez. Roxanne, we know she's not going to give up. She doesn't give up. But at the same time, you can't ignore the toughness of Saray. Now Roxanne with Saray in the corner. Full head of steam with the mistletoe drop kick. And now Roxanne with the double knees yet again. Great offensive, great sequence on cover on Saray. Shoulders down, almost had her. That would have been a huge upset for Roxanne Perez right there in her debut. And now begging Saray, get back up to your feet. Oh, may have miscalculated. Roxanne gonna go up high yet again. The referee's begging her not to do it, but she went for it anyway with a diving senton. Did you see the distance on that? Oh, almost had her. I thought that was it. And it looks like the world firmly behind Roxanne Perez. And oh, Roxanne takes to the midsection, sliding knee, sizes her up. What could Roxanne be going for? Oh, I believe I know this move. She calls this Pop Rock. Shoulders down. She got her.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez. Huge victory here tonight on NXT in her debut against Saray. And ladies and gentlemen, we saw some great action from Roxanne Perez and Saray, but now it's time for our first match in the NXT Breakout Tournament. And look who we were able to bring back for NXT. The young Nigerian prince himself.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria. Weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews, who we have seen on NXT in the past. This guy is innovative, he's powerful, he's athletic, and he returned to the brand where he started, hoping for a new opportunity, a new way to rewrite his history. I got the chance to talk to Apollo Crews before, and he said that he came back to NXT for one reason and one reason only, and that's to right the wrongs that he did here in his first night, or his first run here in NXT, I should say. And he is here to correct all his mistakes and become NXT champion. I believe in Apollo Crews. I think he can do it. I think he can go a long way in this tournament. But you're about to see who his opponent is, because this man is also coming back to NXT. Let's do it all together. Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Hey-oh. I swear I love that theme song so much. But as y'all can see, making his return to NXT, Dominic Dijak.
And his opponent from Tingsboro, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dominic Dijak.
We have seen Dominic Dijak here on NXT before. He's had battles, amazing battles, and memorable fights with people like Keith Lee, Damian Priest. And honestly, I only see great things going for him now that he's back home. Thank God he ditched the T-Bar act. Ugh, I can't tell you. That whole thing with Retribution, that was like something failed out of Mad Max. Seriously. Hopefully we can all feast our eyes to what Dijak is going to bring here to the Breakout tournament. Remember, this tournament is all about offering new opportunities to new incoming superstars, giving those who are returning to NXT a second chance at redemption, at glory, and everything that they've wanted before. I believe that there's nobody here in the tournament who wants more than redemption than Apollo Crews. And now him and Dijak in the collar elbow tie-up. And now Apollo snaps suplex quickly into the cover. Not even a one. And remember, Dijakovic said he's coming back to bring his form of justice. But Apollo's here for redemption. And now Dijak, look at the power! Set out choke bomb. Cover on Apollo, only a one. The damage has already been done. And Dijak, look at the innovative offense. Quickly into another cover. Still, Apollo gets that shoulder up. It's not going to end it that quickly, Dijak. I don't know why you're looking surprised, my boy. And now Dijak looking so aggressive, looking better than ever. But at the same time, so does Apollo. Look at that. That's almost 300 pounds. That was almost 300. Oh, Apollo. There was no need for that. And now Apollo, Tyler Driver, 98. But Dijak too close to the ropes. That large frame of Dijak. And now both men who are so talented in their own right. Apollo just ate that forearm from Dijak. And now the lethal combination. Drop kick takes down the bigger opponent. And Apollo is on a roll. And now throws Dijak to the outside. And now moonsault. Oh! Dijak able to sidestep at the last possible second. And now Dijak with Apollo. Oh, throws him right into the apron. But Apollo, so resilient. I like the side of Apollo Crews now. Look at him. He looks amazing. And now the Tyler Driver 98 on the apron. And now Apollo throws Dijak back into the ring. Sizing Dijak up. What does Apollo have in store? Goes to the top. And a huge crossbody, but Dijak caught him in midair. And now Dijak sized up in the corner on a downed Apollo Crews. Oh! It's that stiff big boot right on the money. Cover on Apollo. Is that enough? No! Almost. Dijak felt the taste of victory and the advancement of the Breakout tournament in his grasp, but Apollo, so resilient, able to fight back. Now Apollo showing off his own power. This is the resilience of the Nigerian Prince. And now standing moonsault. Cover on Dijak. Hook of the leg. Oh, shoulder up. Apollo felt it in his bones. He feels his moment. And imagine Apollo versus Braun Breaker. I'd like to see that. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, our current champion for the NXT title is Braun Breaker. NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose. And I will get into the list later. But Apollo Crews into another cover after the splash by Dijak. And now standing shooting star press by Apollo Crews. And Apollo is bringing the fight. But the question is, can Dijak fight back? Oh, and it looks like he's going to, because I know what Dijak's looking for. He used this on Keith Lee. Looking for the feast your eyes. But no! Oh! Apollo with a huge enziguri. And now Apollo sizing up Dijak for... Oh, he's looking for a big move there. Hoping to catch Dijak off guard. Oh, Dijak miscalculated that moonsault. And now Apollo looking for something big now. And Dijak again misses that clothesline. And Apollo with a huge Death Valley driver. And both of these men back and forth they go. And again, these guys, it's like, I swear, these two just know each other. And now Apollo, look at the strength yet again. The gorilla press into the standing moonsault, but that's not good enough for him. That's not good enough for Apollo. He brings him back up. But Dijak again with that choke bomb right there off the knee. And these two guys are going at it like two big bulls. And now Apollo brings Dijak around for an Olympic slam! Olympic slam, sides of Kurt Angle, hook of the leg. Apollo got him!
Here is your winner, Apollo Crews!
Apollo with the Angle slam. And he picks up the win. He advances in the Breakout tournament. Props to you, Apollo. And it looks like the redemption story for Apollo could be near. You never know. And ladies and gentlemen, what a battle between Apollo Crews and Dominik Dijak. And the Breakout tournament continues up next, as this is our semi-main event. And this man making his way to the ring is making his NXT debut. And this man is named JT Dunn.
Making his way to the ring from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 225 pounds, JT Dunn.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is JT Dunn. Apparently, from what I'm reading from his dossier, this man competed all over the internet. Has also competed a few times in Chris Hero, and has had fun. And David knows what JT Dunn could do here tonight. And now he waits his opponent, because here comes his opponent making his NXT debut as well. This guy doesn't even need former first ever MLW National Openweight Champion, Alex Hammerstone. Oh, look at that.
And his opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 270 pounds, Alexander Hammerstone.
This man, Alex Hammerstone, was MLW's first ever National Openweight Champion. After he won the MLW World title, he vacated the National Openweight title. Yes, he held both titles simultaneously, but he wanted to focus on being the best MLW World Champion. His inspirations are Hulk Hogan, Lex Luger, and now he is here making his NXT debut. And I gotta say, it's great to have my boy Hammer here. You never know what this guy's gonna do. And Hammerstone, a big guy with a great physique, but don't get it twisted. This man is and he knows event pictures, and he competed in next year. Me gassing him up to do battle with JT Dunn. And the crowd are loving what they're seeing. They recognize these two men. Some of them may recognize the others. Some of them may not recognize these two at all. But nevertheless, they're just great to see the action. Look at Hammerstone. Wow. Displaying his power early. And this is what I like to see from Hammer, displaying his dominance in the early makings. And look at that. Look at the power of him. Wow. I know JT may not be the biggest guy, but still, to deadlift almost 200 pounds, which is practically like dead weight off the mat, that is impressive. And now JT was looking like he was a little bit rocked, but look at that. Oh! Nice sequence, nice kick there from JT. And JT, he's no stranger to bigger guys. Like I said, he's faced off against guys like Butcher, Blade. I believe he's faced off against Keith Lee and Cassius Ohno once in his career. And now look at this, JT trying to use his speed to his advantage. Trying to stay quicker than Hammerstone. That's a smart strategy. It really is. And now gonna go up top. What are we looking for here? Looking for a double stomp. Couldn't find a Hammerstone sidestep. But look at the strength of Hammer. An amazing German suplex from Hammer. Stiff clothesline takes down JT Dunn. And if I had to be completely honest, I would like to see Hammerstone versus Braun Breaker, JT Dunn against Carmelo Hayes or Ilya Dragunov. Hell, you never even know. Imagine what JT Dunn could do against Braun Breaker for the NXT title. It's the people you least expect. That's all I'm going to say. It's the people you least expect to do great things. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are liking the videos and the content here, then please hit the like button. It shows that you guys care. I've seen the views go up, and honestly, those of you who are viewing aren't really subscribers. So how about we try to change that? That'd be much appreciated. And now JT Dunn sizing up Hammer with a huge elbow to the back of the skull. JD calls that death by elbow. And now into a cover on Hammer. Cover, no, not enough to beat him. The death by elbow is not enough to keep Hammerstone down. And now Hammer trying to stay one step ahead of JD. And now another huge power slam by Hammer quickly into the cover, but still only a 1. I don't know how Hammerstone's not dazed or confused after he just took a huge elbow right to the back of the skull. And now full head of steam goes Hammer. Again, dead. Hammerstone trying to do dash goes Hammer. Hammerstone into a... No! Almost! That almost did it. I would have been shocked if that was it. And again, you can't deny Hammerstone's been... He's being the powerful one in this whole ordeal. But JT, he's resilient. He keeps fighting. It shows heart. And now Hammer with a huge power bomb. The impact behind that goes into the cover. Shoulders down. Almost had him. Hammer, he's trying to think, what else more can I do? And oh no, he's setting up in the corner. I've seen this before by Hammer. It can only mean one thing. Oh! That devastating bicycle pump kick right on the money. And now has JT done up. He calls this the Nightmare Pendulum. Oh, wait a minute. JT gets out. And it's a huge German suplex. JT with another huge forearm. Cover on Hammer. Is this enough to pin him here tonight? No, it's not. Almost. Near fall after near fall. Close battle after close battle. But Hammerstone has JT done up again. And he hits the Nightmare Pendulum. Cover on JD. And he got him. Joins advancers Apollo Crews and showing off for his idol Hulk Hogan. Props to Alex here tonight. Look at that. He's hammering. He's hulking up. Matter of fact, nah, not even. He's hammering up. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that was a great battle, but now it's main event time. And ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. In this main event, it's gonna be a banger because look who we got. the current NXT UK champion. The Mad Russian himself, the man who dethroned Gunther over 6 months ago and has defended that title in full.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Russian who competed in NXT UK, now brings the NXT UK title over here to NXT 2.0. Like I said, this man dethroned Gunther over a year ago. And in that battle, it was bloody, it was rough, it was physical, but Ilya Dragunov came out the victor in the end and has defended that NXT UK title against people like guys like JD McDonough, Axiom, or A-Kid, I should say. I'm going to have to edit that out. He's defended it against Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang, Noam Dar. Everyone who stepped up to the UK champ has all fallen at the feet of Ilya Dragunov. But the one man who I know who is not going to go down without a fight or go down lightly is his opponent here tonight. I'm still trying to edit the theme music for these guys. I'm still trying to get the volume as best as I can. But now, as I was saying, his opponent's not going down without a fight because his opponent is the NXT champion.
The NXT champion, T-Rex.
Braun Breaker, the current NXT champion, defeated Tommaso Ciampa earlier on this channel 8 months ago to become the NXT champ. This guy, I think Braun Breaker to this day remains undefeated. And last episode on NXT 2.0 got a big hard-fought win over Grayson Waller. I will admit, Waller put up quite a fight against Breaker. He really did. But at the same time, Braun is... And it's like this man is constantly improving every single time he steps into that arena. And the crowd seems to like this main event. And here we go. Ref rings the bell. And Dragunov looking for a quick start. Looking to try to chop down the bigger opponent just like he did to Gunther. Ooh! That was a stiff chop and I felt that. And now both men. Look at Dragunov now. Nice offense now. And now trying to take Braun Breaker off his feet, and he does. Oh, stiff chop from Dragunov and another. And that's 3 in a row. I swear he picked that up from the ring general. I swear to God. He had to. A Breaker won't be denied, won't be going down without a battle. And I've been told that's the kind of mindset Breaker always has. He's consistently thinking he cannot go down without a fight. He will never back down from a title defense, from a battle against somebody who he feels can give him a run for his money. We saw how that was the case with Grayson Waller. And now look at this, Braun Breaker just stomping on the face of Ilya Dragunov. I think Dragunov may be bleeding. Oh, yep, he's bleeding. And now Breaker follows it up with a power slam on the NXT UK champion. But Dragunov with a kick out at 1. This man's busted open. And now look at this. Look at Dragunov. Quickly back up to his feet. And now stalking Braun Breaker for a huge cross body. Look at Dragunov go. And hits a senton. And look at Dragunov. Yo, Ilya Dragunov, I swear, should be the future. He should be. And even with a Crimson Mask, Busty's still fighting. Breaker, look at this. Breaker still showing that power advantage. Still showing he's got one up on his opponent. And now look at this, Dragunov starting to come back. 2 big clotheslines to the NXT champion. And he takes Breaker off his feet. Come on, Dragunov. I will admit, Dragunov is putting off one hell of a fight against Braun Breaker. And here we go, Dragunov with a full head of steam, a stiff clothesline. Wait a minute, not done. Follows it up with another. And now, wait a minute. Dragunov, Torpedo Moscow! The Torpedo Moscow out of nowhere! Cover on Breaker, but Breaker kicked out. And Breaker now just at the mercy of Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov, what a comeback that was, but Breaker still able to fight on. That is why he's the one who defeated Tommaso Ciampa, why he was the one to become the NXT champion. Champion versus champion, clashing style versus clashing style. And this is why I love these matches. And now Breaker, look at this, right back to that crimson wound, trying to open up Dragunov even more. Oh, come on. We saw Dragunov in the same position when he took on the ring general. At the end, he was ultimately able to get one over on Gunther. And now Breaker with a huge spear to Dragunov. Cover on the NXT UK champion. Is this enough to beat him here tonight? Yes, it is. Breaker with a wicked spear out of nowhere. And it was enough to defeat Ilya Dragunov. And shout out to Braun Breaker, one hell of a competitor. But with that said, I'll see y'all in the next one.
If only